Welcome to Day-to-Day Math. I hope that the previous case study videos were helpful to you in understanding and applying various mathematical concepts that you learn in CBSE Class 10. Today, let's discuss another situation where we could apply the concept of linear equation in two variables. Now, going to the model. Now, this is an amusement park model. So, the question goes like this. Mr. Yadav is owner of a famous amusement park in Delhi. Generally, he does not go to the park and it is managed by his team of staff. The ticket charge for the park is rupees 150 for children and rupees 400 for adults. So remember these two values, we'll be using it. Okay. Now, one day, Mr. Yadav decided to random check the park and went there. When he checked the cash counter, he found that 480 tickets were sold. So total number of tickets sold was 480. And rupees 1,34,500 was collected. So this is the cash that was collected and it was there at the draw or the box, cash box. Now the first question, hope you understood the situation. So remember these four figures. It is 150 rupees for the children, 400 rupees for the adults. So remember that. Then when he went to the cash counter, on the whole 480 tickets were sold and so much of money was there in the counter. Okay, now coming to the first question that's being asked, let the number of children be x. So this x denotes children. Remember that, okay? X is for children and the number of adults visited be y. So adults, we are representing it as y. Now, which of the following is the correct situation that will represent this particular model? So, when you look into the four equations, these are actually linear equation in two variables. Okay. Now, how much of tickets were sold? 480. So, it means out of 480 tickets, there might be some adults, there might be some children. So, the equation will go like this, no? So, total number of children be x, total number of adults be y, and if you add the total tickets was 480. So out of this, which one? See, x plus y equal to 480, x plus y, both of these could apply. So let us go for the next one. Okay, so how much is the fare for the children and for the adults? 150 rupees for children. So 150 rupees for one child. So 150x plus 400 rupees for one adult. How much money was there in the cash counter? 1,34,500. So this equation, nothing is there. So maybe they would have reduced it. So let's reduce it. Cancel 1 0 throughout. If you look at all the numbers, these are all multiples of 5. So let me reduce it with 5. So 15. So 5 3s are 15. It will become 3x. 5 8s are 40. So this will become 8y equal to doing it 4 times. So 5 2s 10, 3 remainder, 5 6s 30, 4 remainder, 5 9s 45 and 0. So this should be the first equation. This should be the second equation after reducing. So if you look into this, which one correctly fits this? So the first one, x plus y equal to 480, 3x plus 8y equal to 2690. So this will be the right answer for the first one. Then next one. How many children attended? So to this, on that particular day, how many children came for this particular amusement park? That is the question which is being asked. How many children attended? How are we to find this? We have to solve equation 1 and 2. We have to get what's the value of x, and that must fit. One of the value will be here. Okay. Let us solve these two equations. So you will have, let me just write down the equation. X plus y equal to 480 is my first equation. 3x plus 8y equal to 2690 is my second equation. Now, our point is to solve these two equations, get what is x and y. Okay. Here for this particular second, how many children attended? Children is represented by x, so I need x. So let me solve these two equations, get what's the value. So what shall I do? I'll multiply the first equation. I'm doing it by elimination method. We all know, no, linear equation, two variables. For we have three methods. Elimination method, substitution method, cross multiplication method. since for this year portions are being reduced, cross multiplication method is being deleted portion. Okay, so we have two methods, elimination and substitution. So one of the methods, anything which is feasible for you, you could apply. I am applying elimination method here. So I am going to multiply my first equation with 3. So that's going to become 3x plus 3y equal to, multiply this with 3. So this is going to be 0. 8 3s are 24, 2. 3 4s 12 and 1. This is going to be the first. Second equation, I am not going to do any change. I am just going to take it as it is. So that's going to be 3x plus 8y equal to 2690. This is elimination method. So come on, let's eliminate. Change the sign, cancel. Change the sign, you will get minus 5y. Change the sign, when you subtract 1440 from 2690, you will have minus 1250. Take away minus sign on both the sides. So you will get the value of y as 1250 by 5, which gets reduced to 250. Now this is your y. Y is actually representing the adults. I need what is x. What is x plus y equal to? 480. So x is going to be 480 minus 250, which becomes 230. So this is the number of children. This gives the number of adults. So which one is the right answer? 230. So out of this A, B, C, 230 will be over here. Okay, so this is the first and second subdivision. Looking into the third subdivision. How many adults attended? So how many adults attended out of, you already found. It was 250. Okay, so this will be the right option, 250. Okay, fine. Now let's look into the next subdivision. How much amount got collected? Okay, if 300 children and 350 adults attended. So how much amount got collected means you have to consider your this equation. This equation only was the amount that was being done, but you actually reduced it. Okay, now x is denoting the number of children, y is denoting the number of adults. So they are saying how much of adult. So how will you do the fourth subdivision? 300 children. What was the fare for one child? It was 150 plus 350 adults. What was the charge for one adult? It was 400. Now what is 15 3s are 45 followed by 3 zeros. 35 4s are 140. So you will have 140 followed by 3 zeros. So totally when you add both, you will have 185,000. So this is the rupees, the amount that is getting collected. So out of this, which option will be correct? Option D will be correct. Okay, then one more. One day, total attended children and adults together is 750. So one day this happened. Okay, so one day the total, the number of adults and the number of children was 750. And the total amount collected was 212500. So total amount, what was the amount for one child? 150x plus 400y. How much was the amount? 212500. Now the question is, what are the number of children and adults attended? So they're asking us to again solve these two equations and tell what is x and y. Okay, now come on, let's try to solve this. Let us take this as the first equation. I'm going to reduce it and then do. So because it's all big numbers. Same, I'll do it with 5 times table. So my equation will become 3x plus 8y equal to 420,250. So this is my second equation. Anyway, I need both x and y. So let me solve this. I'm going to multiply the first equation with same 3. I'm finding it easy like that. 750 into 3, 2250. Then I'm not going to do any change of the second equation. So that's going to be 3x plus 8y equal to 4250. Elimination method. Cancel. Minus 5y and if I reduce this, I'm getting, subtract this, I'm getting. So my y is going to be 2000 by 5, which is 400. So this is the number of adults. Now it is given here that x plus y is 750. You know what is y. So what will be your x? X will nothing but 750 minus 400. So that is going to be 350. So this is going to be the number of children. So come on, which one will correctly suit the answer? So adult, x is 350, y is 400. So B will be the right answer. Hope you understood the video, children. So this is how we apply the concept of linear equation in two variables. See, the same kind of question, there are situations in our NCERT textbook itself. Okay, so this is not a very difficult question for you. This is somewhat little easy question because we are having word problems of this kind in our textbook also. So I think you would have felt it easy. It's not a very difficult thing. Only if you know any one of the method, elimination or substitution, you can use it, solve the equation. Two methods are there, only solving. Okay, so hope you understood this video. This would have been very much helpful for you. So see you in the next class. Thank you so much.